Beautiful Aries, welcome to White Sky Tarot. I'm Michelle and I'm here to do your short and sweet midweek tarot reading for the week of October 13 to 19. Aries, thank you so much for being here. I'll get one of these cards to get the tone set for the reading. I will get one of the moon cards to support that initial message. And I will then get 3 from the traditional deck, and then I will talk you through them super briefly before I start clarifying them. And Aries, if you want to see more after this, please pop into the playlist. I've got monthly, quarterly, and yearly in there. Oh, rest of 2025, sorry, in there. I have only been here about 5 months now, so if you do feel called to like and subscribe, please do so. It will help me so much and I really greatly appreciate it. So thank you if you do. But Aries, 10 of Wands, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Okay, so Wands energy is fire energy. So that is your own energy, Leos and Sagittarius. The good thing is though, that even though this is a heavy kind of burden, it is coming to an end because the 10 is completion. A new romantic cycle begins. Beautiful. Okay. So it could be that if you're single, you might not be for very long, and if you are in a relationship, your relationship could get another little oomph kind of thing with a new romantic cycle begins. The Chariot, charging toward whatever it is you have set your mind to, Aries. Temperance, beautiful. So balance, studies, spiritual growth. We will have to see what it goes with. And the Tower, okay, but it could be leading into that 10 of Wands. The Tower is when we have ignored something for a little bit too long. The universe, the universal energies, if that's for you, or God, whoever that is, comes and just gives you a little bit of an awakening, right? So shakes you up a little bit to get you to change for the better. So the Tower is not a bad card. It's actually a good card because it makes us reevaluate where we're at, and it puts us into a new path, a better path. All right, so Aries, 10 of Wands. Why is that here? The Emperor. You are coming out in your own reading, Aries. That's beautiful. The Emperor is Aries energy, fire energy. He's embracing the energies for all 4 kings. Got a little bit of everything, right? But he's mostly assertive, action orientated, makes hard decisions and so forth. So you are showing up well and truly, which is good to see. It just lets us know that we're on the right track here. Okay, so the Chariot is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So this person here is super focused on financial freedom, financial abundance, prosperity. This person here nurtures everything in her surroundings. It can be herself, her family, her house, her finances, her work. Like, she's really thorough and her tenacity is incredible. So you might be embracing that kind of energy. But the Temperance is all about balance. So what is it telling us here? King of Wands, yeah. So there might be some balance for you to achieve. King of Wands is also your energy. You are just showing up everywhere in your reading, Aries, which is beautiful. So it could be perhaps that there hasn't been enough balance. That's why the Tower is falling. But let's just clarify that Tower. What's happening? No, too many. Okay, is there another one? Yeah, okay, there are 3 here. We'll take them. All right, so why is the Tower here? 5 of Pentacles. You have been sitting in a low vibrational mode, lack mentality, low confidence. But there's a message coming in. Yeah, so there are messages coming in. And so the 5 of Swords is all about competition. It's about people in your environment probably not having your best interest. So Okay, so that's why the Tower is here. So what is the Tower resulting in? Let's get a couple of messages here from the other deck, and let's see what's the end game of that Tower. Four Pentacles is hanging on to something. The Knight of Swords is going for exactly what he wants. He's unstoppable. He's selfish sometimes. He is insensitive because he's very much in his head and not in his heart. But you are holding on to something. Maybe that's why the Tower falls, because you're hanging on too hard to that conquering mode. Maybe it tells you, maybe the Tower is falling. Aries, no offense here. It's just, maybe it's telling you to align your heart and soul a little bit, or your heart and mind. This is a bit of a selfish energy, that Knight of Swords. So perhaps the Tower is falling in terms of giving you a wake-up call that you will need to bring your heart into it and not be too selfish in your relationship over here. It's talking about a new romantic cycle begins, but if you are just riding or running your own race there with the Knight of Swords, it could probably create a bit of frustration in your relationship, probably, or be detrimental if you are single at the moment, if you being detrimental to you finding someone to be with. You look at that, it still tells me Five of Cups is where you are a little bit of low vibrational energy, looking like you're staying in the past more than you're in the future, or more than you're present, I mean. That Chariot there, it's funny when it comes full circle. So we started with the Chariot and we end with the Chariot. So you definitely go-getter for sure, but you are flipping between like low vibrations here and selfish energy, and it could probably, there's like a call for somebody here to find the heart space a bit. Really, like there's one of these cards actually saying bring love into the situation, which is what I was just thinking of when I said that. Let's get one of these cards here for you. Be bold and make the first move. You could have somebody in your side if you're single. You have somebody in your side, and perhaps you know that you need to change your work-life balance if you want to bring that person a little bit closer to you. Okay, one card for my Aries, support. Yeah, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. Got to look after yourself. If you don't look after yourself in terms of your vibrations, in terms of where you're at, you can't be that beautiful person for somebody else either. Aries, thank you, and support the channel by liking, subscribing if you feel like doing so before you click off. Thank you, Aries. Take care. Bye.